Hello, everyone. We are back. Oh, I don't think I have my mic on. There we go. Hello, everyone. We are back with the Retro Rodeo. We're going to continue playing some Shadow Hearts Covenant. Things went pretty good earlier. Got to see some manly wrestling and poses and all that stuff. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. So, looking forward to more. Let's see here. We got to pop out the chat so we can talk with people. Chat has popped out. We're gonna pop out the stream so that I could see it and make sure nothing's gone horribly wrong. Okay. Let's get back at it. Two steps and there's a fight. Just how I like it. Those two might be grouped together, so... they are not. Okay, well, we can just clobber them normally. Can super clobber them normally. Oh, I keep forgetting that she's the one with the fast attack. You know what this game needs is a button that lets you see, like, the whole battlefield. So I could better see, like, where I would be pushing them to. Wait, is that the elevator? That's the elevator I took earlier. Okay. Well, not even going to give me a chance. I could kind of see myself. Wow, I didn't expect to see you here already. Thanks for coming by. Man, that girl's so cool. I love the whole blue thing she has going on. Thanks for coming in. Wow, I'm new to this whole streaming thing, right? I've been doing this for I think 2 months now. Haven't gotten a lot of followers. Still working on it. So I'm just I'm fascinated. I'm flabbergasted when people like you say, "Hey, yeah, I'm totally gonna be there," and then you're actually there. So thanks for coming. We're playing Shadow Hearts Covenant. Are you familiar with the game? You're about to see my big muscly man swing a locker at someone to clobber him. I love him. He's probably my favorite character in the game so far. Make sure you're streaming at 5 p.m. Oh my. I'm in crazy Canadian mountain time. What is 5 p.m. BST? Oh, well. Thank you. I mean, for nothing. Thanks for nothing. Jeez. Wow. I've had a couple of friends come in and raid, and it's just fantastic every time. Uh, if you ever want to see me get flustered, that's the way to do it. Okay, Karen, be attacking, and she's the fast one. Yeah, look at me go. But yeah, I didn't talk about it too much on the other stream because that's their stream. I didn't want to. I did my thing. I kind of showed off a little, and that was where I wanted to stop. You know, of course, that I do voice work. I also work as a game designer. So often on these streams, when I'm playing these old retro games from the 2000s-ish era, I talk about game design stuff too. Got a stream set up with a guy that has a... Wow. I don't even know what the hell I would do if I had that many people show up. I wouldn't be nervous. Thankfully, all the voice work I do makes me not nervous about that kind of thing. I'm nervous in the comedic. Oh, what the hell do I do? You know. Wow. I can't even imagine. This is my I'm trying to imagine face. Jeez. Oh, yeah, totally. I'm working on my master's degree in game design right now. So if you have an idea, you feel free to pitch it at me. I'll tell you what I think. Though, before I read that, and I saw that you put it there, do you want me, because there's levels of honesty that people want, right? Do you want, the brutal honesty, or do you want, the nice honesty? And it's all going to be positive criticism, so you don't have to worry about that. But, some people don't like having their, what they think is a great idea really put in its place. And I haven't even read it yet. I see that it's there. but I haven't actually read it. Realistically, it's not realistic, but whatever you feel is fair. Okay. I want to be nice to you because you seem great. So, okay. A VR version of the Anomaly games. I'm not familiar with those ones. I also you really hit the wrong spot on that one. I'm one of the people that can't do VR. I get motion sickness from VR. I've done a little bit of work with VR. I I led a development team that was making VR experiences that were going to be for a new TV show for Disney. It didn't get anywhere, unfortunately, but that's my experience with VR. Okay. A VR version of the Anomaly games where everything changes in one eye very slightly throughout, and you have to determine which one seems more realistic. The twist is it uses the cameras to create an alternate version of the room you're in. Oh. I like the twist that it's an alternate version of the room you're in. That's a good idea. No, that's a good idea. Alternate version of the room you're in is a really good idea because it'll take people who will look at that idea and they'll scoff at it. They'll be like, Psh, I know my room. What are you talking about? How do you think that you, a complete stranger, can trick me into not knowing my own room? So if it's done really well, you could change slight things. Like instead of someone's shirt being red, you could change it to being brown and make that be one of the things that they have to notice. And I think you could really catch people off guard with that by taking a familiar setting of theirs and making it unfamiliar to them or challenging them in their familiarity of the setting. So that's a good idea. With the MetaQuest 3, can literally see in 1080p. So with a bit of vectorization and augmentation, it'll look real. Now, I'm not 100% familiar with the VR and how it is opposed with eyes. I do know it plays a critical role, though I only know of it playing a critical role when it comes to depth perception. I don't know about what it would do for slowly changing stuff in this eye so it's different from this eye. But I can confirm for you, with my professional knowledge, that is a good idea. Version of the Anomaly games where everything changes in one eye very slightly throughout. And you have to determine which one seems more realistic. So is the goal then to try to determine which one's the real image and which one isn't? Or is the goal then to try to spot the difference between the two? Because my original thought was it was spot the difference between the two. Micro LED pancake lenses, so close to the eyes that your brain will be tricked and starts to try and repair the image. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Okay. It's a good idea, I can tell you that. I'd have to look at I'm on observation duty. If you want... Oh, I'd have a look at I'm on observation duty if you want a better idea of what I mean. Hit me up with that later. Like, remind me of this when I'm not on stream. And I will do that. I will actually look at it so I can compare the two and give you a proper analysis with that idea fresh in my head. Yes, I do. It hasn't been used very much. It is there. The biggest use I've had for the Discord so far is no, that's okay. It's just you and me here, I think. Uh, Biggest use I've had for the Discord so far is occasionally I have some friends who come in and they'll like join me on the Discord so everyone can hear them as well. And we just sort of sit and chat and play the game together. Well, I play the game and they chat with me while it happens. Yeah. Get him, doggo! Yeah, I'm a big fan of these like retro RPGs. I say retro because technically anything 20 years old is retro now, right? But like I remember playing these games in high school. Yeah, right? And I just wrapped up the first Shadow Hearts game, just called Shadow Hearts. This one is Shadow Hearts Covenant, which is the sequel to it. I did the whole playthrough for the original Shadow Hearts. So if you want, you can actually go onto my channel and you can find the streams for that. Nothing wrong with that. Are you familiar with Shadow Hearts? It is a pretty unique series. And there's a lot of stuff that happens in it that if it's not really explained to you, you'll be like, what the hell just happened? Right, I need to find something to help me light the way. I will explore a little first. But yeah, I'm big into RPGs. Next week is when Metaphor ReFantasio comes out. And you better believe I will be streaming the hell out of that. I played the demo and loved it. I'm a big Persona fan. I typically get shit on for being... Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not familiar with them, but it reminds me of the Resident Evil and Final Fantasy. So Shadow Hearts is in a very unique genre, a very unique mix of genres, in that it's one part horror and one part RPG. So like a lot of the monsters and stuff that you fight, especially in the first one, I'm finding I was most familiar with the third game, the one after this, Shadow Hearts From a New World. That game is just wacky, zany, goofy, whatever cartoon-like idea they had, they threw it at the wall. A lot of fun if you're into wacky, zany stuff. The first one, Shadow Hearts, is actually more of like a gothic Cthulhian horror of an RPG, like with the creatures that you fight and stuff. This one I'm finding to be somewhat in the middle with that. But it's like a horror RPG. And you know, that's fun because you don't see a lot of those. And survival horror and RPGs are my two favorite genres. This one definitely more on the wacky zany side. Oh, it's dark here too. Yeah. I found it interesting too that there's two different endings to the first game. There's a good ending and a bad ending. The bad ending is actually canon to this game. This guy that you see on the screen right here, Yuri, is the same protagonist from the first game. So, the canon ending is that... sorry, I got a funny taste in my mouth here. The canon ending to the first game is that the main female protagonist, Alice, who Yuri spends the whole game trying to save, actually dies. Yuri, for various reasons, I could spend an hour explaining it. For various reasons, Yuri owes his soul to some demons, right? And Alice essentially says, no, you can take my soul instead. And when that confrontation happens, if you've done all the various kajiggers and whatnots, when Alice goes to give her soul instead, Yuri can come in and actually fight those demons. And if you win that fight, you unlock the good ending, where at the end of the game, Alice is alive. If you don't, then Yuri does not show up to that fight. She gives her soul to the demons, and she continues on through the game. But in the last scene of the game, when the credits are rolling, you see Yuri and Alice, they're on the train. They're leaning lovingly into each other. Yuri wakes up. Alice does not. And that's the bad ending, the canon ending. The good ending is she does actually wake up and talk about how they're going to live their life together and be happy and all that. But this game, the sequel, the bad ending where she died because they took her soul. That's the canon. Canon's funny like that, ain't it? Oh. I wish I knew more. I play a lot of Arkham Horror, though. As you could guess, I really love just reading out the encounter cards in Arkham Horror. But I do love it. I do love my horror, my spooky. Get my spooky on. I love it. It's unfortunate. Azathoth sounds familiar. That's not the man in the yellow robe, or the yellow man, or... Feel free to elaborate. Meanwhile, I got a couple of monsters here that I got to beat up. Well, please, feel free to go on. If you feel like it. It might be a lot to type. You don't have to. Oh, that would be, maybe not, like, super clutter up the chat with it, but if you didn't add yourself to my Discord, let me just check the Discord here. You can find my Discord, it's linked on my profile, on my Twitch profile. You can feel free to send it to me on Discord, and I will give it a read and tell you what I think. And, feel free to join the Discord, too. It's set up so that you join, and you should only have the ability to post in server access. You post in there, I will add you manually, and then you'll have access to everything else. Sure. You send away. Okay. Combo with Joachim. Oh, right. I was going to tell you more about this game. So as you've seen, whenever I go to actually do something that's not just telling my guys where to stand near, there's a wheel that comes up. The Judgment Ring. You're going to see it in a sec here when I start this combat. Judgment Ring spins around. Your goal is to press X when the indicator lands inside the sections. If you land in the red section, of course, it's a crit. And that's a very unique thing, and it does that for pretty much everything, but in different ways. But let's see what we can do with this guy here. So now, because I comboed everyone up, They're all set so that the first guy goes, and then everyone can go immediately after, and it like pauses the combat with him in midair. So now that he's in midair, I can do additional damage to him, midair moves, sometimes do like special effects, things like that. So I'm gonna have Karen, and she's the one who attacks fast. I gotta remember that every time. Oh, I almost missed that. So now the combo is continuing as he's in the air. I'll have Yuri go next. Yuri's main thing, and this was in the first game as well, is that he can fuse himself with various demons to basically become them. That the stream is a passion project? Is that what you mean? Because if that's the case, then it's just passion for game design and playing games that are unique or take unique spins on things. And I'm a passionate guy, and it's unfortunate that there's a lot of things in my life that don't let me express that passion. So I'm always happy to have people here for it. Oh, well, thank you. I did have a friend who gave me a lot of really good advice of what to do, what not to do, how to get things set up. I'm thinking I want to try to do the VTuber thing, but that flabbergasts me. I don't know what to do with that, how to set it up. But I got this cool idea for a cowboy character that I would do for it, and I think people would enjoy that, and there's a lot more that you can do with it. There's a lot more you can do with it than just me sitting here. Like, I'm not shy, so it's not that I don't want people to look at my face. Especially this fabulous hair that I have. But I recognize there's a lot of really fun things that you can do with the VTube stuff. Yeah, I would absolutely take you up on that. I conceded that I didn't. I downloaded. Oh, geez, what's the program called? Vroid? And, there's some stuff to do with that. I have a very basic Vroid model figured out for it. It's not what I want to do, but it's what I'm capable of doing. And I conceded that I wouldn't be able to do any more with it myself. So I thought, well, I'll look around, see if there's any markets, because they sell markets of all the models and stuff. Not a lot of cowboy stuff. The best I could find was just a cowboy hat. You and me both. I am the most social dude you'll meet. The most social dude you'll see. Sorry, I promise I know how to read. But I love the idea of being a moth on stream. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going with the whole cowboy thing here. I'm from Alberta, which is like the Texas of Canada. I'm from cowboy country. I've ridden horses all my life, right? Like it's second nature to me. Oh, but we gotta get him transformed. Let's see. He's in the air, and I think this guy. Okay. Add me on Discord. We'll talk later. I'm sure I could throw a whole bunch of stuff at you. That would be great. Okay, I see you on the Discord there. My nose is always so itchy. That's the one thing I am self-conscious about with the camera always on me. Is my nose is always itching, so I'm just scratching at it. Okay. Well, before you go anywhere, I have you added onto the thing. You should have full access to the server now. It's 2 a.m. now, and I have to work at 7. Well, thanks for coming by, though. Let's see. What was 5 p.m. BST? When the heck is 5 p.m. BST? 5 p.m. BST to MNT, to Mountain Time. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'll be there. Though I'm kind of scared of what you're going to do. Be gentle. I will. I'll be here. I'll have the coffee ready. I'll wake up early. I'll have the stream going. And I hope to see you there then, too. Even if you don't bring all your friends, whatever. It's just great having you here. Out. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning. It's great having you here, though. Thanks for coming by. I love that you said you were going to be here and you followed through with it. And that shows me that you really cared. So, thank you. Okay. I got this demon still, like, suspended in animation here. Hit him with the anti-air. Okay, and then we got Blanca is the last one left. Let's figure out what this does. It apparently misses a whole bunch. Oh, did I actually... Oh, I must have actually missed. Maybe I wasn't super paying attention. Okay. Thanks for coming by, Mystic. Gotta show the homies some love. Been a blast and hopefully see you around. You're always welcome to come and say hi and stream if you see me live. Thanks. And same to you and your friends. Come by, be friendly, make friends. Okay, we still got this guy. And we still got some combos that we can do. You too, man. Okay. I can't remember if we killed the guy or not. Okay, we're on the new guy. I think she has a knock-up. Yeah, there we go. And then we hit with the blaze. There we go. Ah, they always pick on a guy. They just pick a guy and that is all they attack till they're dead. Okay, this is a good time to figure out about if I can, like, use items and it doesn't break the combo. Hmm. Yeah, that's no good. Okay. Figures, my new friend leaves, and that's when it all goes to hell. I can probably just clobber this guy and finish him off. Yeah. So I gotta get whatever the light source is, and then come back and explore those other areas. I am glad to see. Oh, what is invisible? What? Okay. Man, they just do so many weird things here. I mean, I love it, but they give no explanation for it either. Okay. How's the graveyard looking? Looks like some of those are ready to level up. Let's do that. Hmm. Okay. I'll just level up whichever one's right here. Oh. Do I have all those? Light, wind, fire. Yeah, okay. Okay. Hit up a tent. Save. I'm guessing there's some kind of boss fight over this way. Oh, well, it'll be a pretty small boss fight. There's my lantern. Okay. Nothing's holding me back now. Kaboom! Oh, it just outright took him out. Well, okay then. Good fight. There we go. That's the kind of thing I was looking for. Let's see what this one's like. Oh, okay, see, that's more what I was talking about before. With how he actually turns into the monster. Whereas all the other ones are, like, just him in different, like, suits of armor. I wonder, though, and let's save just to test this out. Does it, like, take up my turn to switch around? It doesn't. That's good. Okay. I'm just trying to see which one of these has a knock-up spell. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, just straight up kill him. We are just knocking him out. Oh, I get it, because he's invisible. Yeah, okay. Oh, and this is what I already did, I think. Oh. Who earns? And now we're all grouped up, yeah. Maybe I should just be clobbering him more often instead of doing all the combos and stuff. Because that seems to be working just fine. Let's see where it goes. Uh-oh. You know what, actually? If that's going down here, and this is a save point, there's gotta be a boss ahead. So let's just take a step back and see what I can find in the rest of the area. Oh, yeah, see? That's why you go back. Oh, well, I was not expecting these guys. I gotta agree with them on that one. Oh, that's right. He had new weapons. Well, those are important to get. There is both an ambulance and a fire truck across the street from me. Something must have gone down. Hope they're okay. That's why I turned off the camera, because I was getting up to check on that. I could hear something going on out there. You know what, though? Since I'm like this anyway, I'm just going to go AFK for a minute. I'm going to make myself a coffee, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Coffee is made. Probably don't need coffee, let's be honest. But, it's always good to have in case I do feel like coffee. Okay. Kite string. And we got a whetstone. I don't think I'll be able to get much else. As much as I want to get more coral pendants, gotta upgrade their items too. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Okay. With the discount. Whew, that was super close. What? You mean it's not a donut? I was expecting him to fight with donuts in his hand. Okay. What's he doing here anyway? I mean, I like that he's here, but why? Okay. And actually, before I go down further even into there is so much more of this that we have to explore still. Such as over here, where there's nothing. Oh. Wah wah. I was gonna say, I don't think I was here before. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. can't remember. What was the other? Hit area expand. Okay, I don't want a hit area expand. I thought it was a strike area expand. Okay, see, this is why it's good that we explored. Oh, hey, Fabe! Sorry I didn't immediately notice you there. Going good. Had someone in earlier who, like, I rated onto someone else. I was streaming this morning, rated onto someone else's stream, went there, made a couple of friends, and they were like, yeah, we'll show up to your stream. And then they actually did, which, I'm finding you have a lot of people who say, yeah, I'll totally show up to your stream. And then they don't. And, yeah, it is cool. He gave me, I don't know how to phrase it. He basically said, if you're on tomorrow at like 10 a.m., maybe I'll raid. Maybe I'll raid you. And maybe I'll raid you with my friend, and together we have 1,500 people. I don't know. So, I don't know if he's pulling my leg or not. But needless to say, I'll be up tomorrow morning for that stream because I can't even fathom what I would do if that many people showed up. But in the now, in the for real, in the absolute, we're playing Shadow Hearts Covenant. I think I was telling you about the Shadow Hearts game the other day. If not, it's a pretty interesting game. The first one is more of a like gothic Cthulhian horror RPG. This one, which is the sequel to it, kind of in the middle. There is some horror stuff. Like you'll look at some of the monsters I fight, and you'll see the Cthulhian influence. But it's got a lot of wacky, zany stuff in it too. But the combat system's a lot of fun. It deals with this wheel that you'll see called the Judgment Ring, which is that whatever I do, I have to hit X on the marker inside the parts of the ring to succeed at what I'm doing. And right now, I'm just trying to set up my guys so we can all do one big, like, Super Sentai style combo together to really mess them up. Okay, they're all set up. Yuri can start us with the fusion. Yuri turns into other monsters. That's kind of his thing. Okay. Yeah, as you can see there, that's one. That's a thing. And we got this here. That's a thing. Let's knock him into the air. And now that he's in the air, we will have Karen do a second knock up. Oh, that's right. Golden Bat can't use any actual special abilities. Okay. So we'll do a knockdown, and we'll hope this takes it out. Oh no, I hit the wrong button! Well, it still got him. Damn, square and circle being somewhat similar shapes. Okay, this should finish him off, hopefully. But yeah, I'm glad to see you here, Fabe. Our friend Warhammer was on here when I was streaming early this morning. He was telling me that there's a Blood Bowl tournament up in Calgary next month. He's partnered up with a couple of the guys to go. Are you going to be joining him or no? Okay, yeah. So this is where I was. That's fair. That really is fair. Oh, well, if it's every other month, then, it's not too much lost. If you don't go this time, you can go another time. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm not going to go with the big fancy combo. I think I'm going to try and see if I can just clobber him. Just beat him up normal. There we go. That's how you do it. Ah, it's so bright. Okay. But yeah, so I was on some other people's streams and made a couple of friends. That's always nice. That's what I did today. It was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, you might have just missed me saying it. I had to actually get up and close the window over there. Uh, there's an ambulance and a fire truck just parked outside of the university on the opposite side of me here. So something's going down. I hope whatever it is, they're okay. Yoakim there, the blonde that's swinging a locker. That's the kind of character I want to voice when I do stuff. Talks in the big superhero baritone for everything. He's my favorite character in here so far. But he is also the weirdest character in here so far. He is a heroic wrestler, and he turns into a golden bat, and sometimes he's just straight up invisible. Oh yeah, this I'm on the stream right now. You should be getting. Oh. Hmm. Why is there no audio? I'm glad you said something. There you go. Now you should be getting audio. Okay. I had it set for the wrong output, basically. Thanks for pointing that out. That is super helpful to me. Who knows how many other people were here and didn't say anything about it, so thanks. Okay. I think it was this way? Yeah. And then there should be an up path. Oh, that's no bueno. Okay. Good. I'm in kind of a rough spot here. Oh no! Dang it. I do everything on the one machine. I just have the one PC. It's horribly outdated. I also even only have the one screen. So, you can't see it, but I got a webcam up top, brand new. I used to have it where I had a little mini tripod here, and, I had my phone on it as a webcam that would essentially had its own program to stream to my computer like it was a webcam. Thankfully, though, I've upgraded to actually using the webcam. And I got, like, 2/3 of the screen is the actual stream, and then I got the chat on a pop-out over here. And then over top of the chat stream, on the upper part, where there is old chat, not the new chat, is where I have the stream running so I could see myself. So it's like layered and it's got a whole system to it so I could try to do it off one machine on the PC when I... yes, I use OBS. But when I stream from the console, which I do frequently, and will do a lot frequently starting next week when ReFantazio comes out. When I do it on the PS5, I've signed up to it's almost like a web, what's the term? It's like cloud streaming. I go and my stream goes to a server that then loads up like this overlay, like the stuff that you see with the camera and the followers and the chat. So it goes to there, streams to that, puts the overlay on, and then streams it to Twitch. So it's not on the OBS, it's just straight from the PlayStation. And it took a little bit of setting up to do, but now that I have it set up proper, it works pretty good. And it's literally just hit the share button, hit stream, and it does it. When I do it from there, in order to see myself on the stream, I have my tablet in front of me that's showing the stream. Because when I'm watching it, like right now, if I was to just pay attention to the game, I don't see the overlay and the chat and all that. I just see the game. And, you know, you gotta have the chat so I can talk to people. That's kind of why we're all here, right? To make friends and have fun doing stuff together. I think I'd enjoy seeing you try to do a GTA 5 roleplay. I think I'd be down for that. Just because it'd be the perfect roleplay scenario where I know you in real life, and in real life you are pretty much the opposite of a GTA character. So seeing you roleplay one would be a lot of fun, I think. You know what, though, Fabe? I'll tell you a secret. I've looked around at some of the streams on this site. A lot of them are kind of cringe. And, you know, maybe it's because I'm getting older, but they get a lot of followers still. I see those streams and I'm like, these guys are just like hyperactive kids who need their Ritalin. And here I am, like, playing games, talking game design, higher education of video games, and I get no one, usually. So, maybe cringe works. I don't know. I'm new to this, so I just hope that, however I do it, I hope it works for me. You know, how other people do their stuff, that's actually none of my business, so long as it works for them. I just hope I can do me and do well doing it. Like that. String of perfects. That's how I do me and do well doing it. With my delicious s'mores latte. I got this really great cookie dough latte. Like the syrup for it. And it's like, it's almost aromatic. Like, the whole area around my desk starts smelling like cookie dough, and it's fantastic. Okay. If I'm remembering this right, if I go up here and to the left, there'll be another one of the shadow areas where it's like, you need your lantern. Yes, okay. And this is what was blocked off to me before. For a time, my main character was based on Dante Hicks from Clerk. Okay. And had a whole thing going with these two other guys on our server. Yeah. That sounds about right. I like that. Ooh, Seal of Speed. What does that do? Yeah, I got lots of these seals I gotta start using. Okay. I'm going to just step away for a hot second. I will be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. There we go. Sorry to keep you waiting. There we go. Sorry to keep you waiting. My mouth wasn't feeling super good, so I gave my teeth a brush. Much better now. You were the straight man and they were the comical stoner guys? Yeah, okay. I wonder... That does make me think about, like... I'm sure Kevin Smith plays video games. And I know Jay Muse, I think is the name of the actor who plays Jay. I know he does. But I wonder what kind of games Kevin Smith would be into. And I hope it's something not just like, I love all the comic book games, because I'm the comic book guy. Yeah, Jason Mewes, that's right. I think I have him followed on Twitter or something like that. As always, when I come back, I take 2 steps and there's another fight. Okay, Yuri's going last in this, so he's the one we're going to gravitate to. Okay. Send this guy flying. Karen can do the follow-up. Yeah, and I didn't mess it up. I think the Soul Comet can take this guy out in 1. Yeah. Which leaves Yochum to, Oh, what the hell. We'll use the Grand Slam. Oh, I'll let you hear him here, too.
1, 2, 3, go!
Yeah, the wheel is required for pretty much everything. All the attacks, the special moves, the items. If you miss on the wheel, because you've seen that's broken into 2 parts, right? There's basically the colored part and then the red part, and then the nothing, so I guess 3. Hitting on the colored part will make you succeed at whatever you're doing. Hitting on the red part is a crit, basically. So it does whatever you're doing, does it better. If it's a attack, you'll do more damage. If it's an item, it's a little more effective. If you hit the nothing, then it's nothing, and you fail. I also have there's some custom ring effects going on for some of the people. Yuri, because I find Yuri's is actually, yeah, right? I really enjoy it, and it's probably the one thing that this series is known the most for, is the Judgment Ring. I have it switched up on Yuri, where Yuri's ring is like the really hard one, that if I miss any of them, he fails all of them. Whereas normally, whichever ones you succeed at, you do, right? But I find I find the rhythm of Yuri's attacks to work really good with me. So I do the high risk one where he'll do more. He's automatically more effective at everything he does. But if I fail at even one of my hits on there, he fails at everything. Whereas everyone else would continue doing just only at what you succeed at. But I tell you, it gets to be a real bitch when you, like, hit that perfect. Crit, 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 crit. And then the enemy still dodges everything. It is a kick in the pants when you try so hard to hit those crit zones and then they just dodge. Okay. I think this way? Nope. So it's the down. I'm going to be a little more heavy on the skill usage. So I'm heading back down to where I know there's a save point, and I can use a tent to get back all my health and MP. Except for Yuri. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yuri just clobbers everything, and he was the same way in the first game, too. Nothing more satisfying than beating the game, walking up to God, and just punching him to death.
Master, a man's road is a hard one.
Not only does he swing a locker like it's a giant club, he suplexes that locker onto you as part of the attack. I love it. I had a couple of people on here, because there's some parts here that are a little more silly. Let's use the word silly. And they were like, oh yeah, if you don't like that, then you better buckle up, because there's more. And I was like, you don't even know. I love this shit. I wish I would have got that the first time around. I bought one of those. I hate that when you buy an item at the store just to find it in the dungeon later on. Mind you, though, on the other hand, there was one instance where I couldn't afford to buy it in the store and then found it in the dungeon, so it's give and take, but yeah, I think I'm strong enough that I don't have to worry about, like, super combos. It won't sell for as much as I hoped it would. But they do have a system in here when you go to buy and sell items that you can essentially haggle for a discount using the Judgment Ring. Or for a markup on the things that you sell. Ah, I need the crit to take him out in one. Okay. I always forget she's the one with the faster ring. Yeah, Yuri's is technically the harder one with all the different hits on it. But I just got the rhythm down on it, so I'm pretty good at hitting on that one. Right. Okay, no one's super hurting. Oh, and you don't see him because he's not in the party right now, but there's another party member who is Geppetto. You know, just straight up Geppetto. He's got his own little puppet and everything. It's not Pinocchio, though. It's instead of an adorable, like, little girl puppet. They attack together. It's adorable. And there is a pair of flamboyant men, we'll call them. One of them sells you items like a store. The other one makes dresses for that doll, which essentially work as unlocking her special abilities. You trade him trading cards of studly men that inspire him to make these dresses. That's right, it's one of those kind of games. Oh, and I forgot to mention, of course, this all takes place in, I think, 1915. World War I is in full swing here. The first game takes place in, like, 1914, I believe. And there were two things that I tracked the whole time playing through it. I tracked poorly aged jokes, where things that were seen as a joke in 2000s, not so much a joke with our modern sensibilities today. Such as Yuri, anytime there was an unconscious girl near him, he would comment about how he could touch them, and there was nothing they could do about it. The first time I saw that, I'm like, whoa, pump your brakes, bro. So there was numerous counters for that. I think I got up to like 11 counts of that, actually. And that's not even like including every time Yuri would make that comment. That was just a category of that. The other one I tracked was, what year is it? Because it's supposed to be 1914, but like, how they dress is wrong, how they talk is wrong. There's one girl who's like a super spy, and she has a legitimate cell phone. She just, like, pulls a cell phone out from her, like, halter top and mini skirt. Dressing wrong. Pulls a cell phone out and calls in an airstrike to, like, drop supplies for her to attack with. So, you know, various things I was keeping track of with that. 'Cause game don't care. Game don't care. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. Yeah, get him in one. Well, it could be that drugs were involved. It could be that it's a JRPG. So, you know, you could just chalk it up to those crazy Japanese doing crazy Japanese things. Even for you are right, even for a JRPG, it's pretty out there. And believe it or not, the third game, From a New World, the sequel to this one, is even more out there. There is a character in there who is Frank, the American Brazilian ninjutsu master, who was an American raised in a rich family. Their plane crashed in the Brazilian jungles. He survived. There is apparently a tribe of ninjas living in that jungle who then trained him to be a ninja. And then his weapons are literally, he sees something cool on the street, and he puts a hilt on it and makes a weapon out of it. Like, there's one where he's like, this is a good cactus. And he cuts off the bottom of it, puts a hilt in the bottom, and now you have the cactus sword. And it's other wacky things like that. It's a lot of fun, though, still. If you're there for a laugh, to just laugh at the absurdity of it all, you will laugh at the absurdity of it all. There's one character who is an unfortunate stereotype of the Native American people, but his combat style is to use gun fu. That's right, gun fu. It's usually dual pistols, but he doesn't actually shoot the guns. I don't know if this is available through normal means. I'm doing this through an emulator. I don't think you can find it on Steam or GOG. I wish you could, because it's a great series. It's called Shadow Hearts. If you can't find it, then you can find it. I would suggest playing it. This series is great. And this came from, I was originally streaming Final Fantasy VIII. And just, I remembered that this series exists and that I'm doing a stream now on, like, retro RPGs. And I was like, I should just do this. And so I did. The third game, From a New World, the one that I just described to you, is the one that I played the most. And I had played a tiny bit of the first one, but never really a lot. And then the second one is entirely brand new to me. So I went back and started from the start. This is one of the flamboyant men that I spoke of. His doll dress-making partner is not here. But you asked before, what is that sword gonna sell for? Let's see. It sells for 700 kajiggers. That's not bad, actually. And I can put that studded cap on someone, too. But yeah, so now that I'm here and I'm ready to sell stuff, I can sell it for a markup. Gotta go 10%. Done. If I would have failed, it would have only sold it at base price. And it's the same thing when I try to buy things at a discount. The unfortunate thing, though, is because they let you buy on the assumption that you will succeed at the discount. So let's say I want to buy something for $6,000, but I only have 5. But I would succeed with the discount. I can try for 5, but if I fail, it takes all my money anyway for trying. Thankfully, it's not super hard, and you know, it's all the ring system, so you're used to it. Okay, this is where I got to before, and I was like, well, if they got a save point here, there's going to be a boss battle ahead. So let's go back and check all the other stuff. Hit the tent to raise everyone's health. Save. Do a hard save. I usually use save states, so good to do a hard save every once in a while. Let's see where we go with this. I'm really glad that I was able to finish the first Shadow Hearts this week. Because next week, Metaphor ReFantazio comes out, and I'm going to be streaming that a lot. So I wanted to get that done first. in her miniskirt that was all the rage in 1915. Ew. Uh-oh. Ah! That is not what you want to see falling down on you. Oh, I like its eyes. Oh, you can't really see it here. You can kind of see it in the picture, but it's like empty cup. It's like it has an eyeball, but it's hollowed out. And it makes me think that it's like a scientist or a professor, like wearing goggles. Okay. It is Karen who goes last here. So we're going to gravitate to her. Build up the big combos. And the thing with the combos here is you can get into your formation, and the enemy can do this too. They can do combos as well. But you're all grouped up, and a lot of abilities have AoEs, so you could all get hit. And if the attack forces them to not be close enough to each other, you'll have basically wasted your turn grouping up because you need to be close enough together to do the combos. So there's a risk-reward element to it as well. Okay, Karen. I'll have her start with the knock-up. I almost hit triangle. We'll move this to Yuri, who, thankfully, fusions do not break the combo. We'll have him do the push here. The anti-air push, no less. We'll go to Blanca. Which I feel is like Spanish for white. Or something like that. Okay, do Soul Comet, which is a knock-up. And then we'll have Yalcum finish it off with the Grand Slam.
Come on! What?
Oh, yeah. I think that combo did like half of his health. Okay, he's one of those guys. Yeah, it did about half his health. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get the other half with another excellent combo. Group up on Joachim. Hey, if it works, I'm gonna keep doing it. And you know, this is how they encourage you to play the game, right? Because I could just have my guys clobber them, but it would be not as effective. Okay. Yeah, exactly, right? And I mean, there is a risk here, too. If I would have failed at any of that combo, it would have broken the combo for everyone after it. And then they would have all been grouped up in a nice little group for him to, like, use an AoE and hit everyone at once. Okay. I'll have to use a crest magic. Knock him up. Now, Karen's always the hard one, because I have to remember that she's the one that moves fast. No, wait. Don't use Karen, you big silly. Because this guy's got the push. In the bottom right, at the very end of the descriptor of the move, you can see, like, the direction that the enemy will go from your attack. And of course, you know, you want to keep juggling them up, right? Juggle them up, push them around, and then end with a slam down if you can. Does Blanca have a knockdown? No. But Karen does. So... Soul Comet to knock him back up. I don't think this one will do as much damage as the first one did. But it's going to leave him really close. Close enough that I'll be able to finish it off in the third round. Yeah, and now I knock him down with this. Ow. Oh, that's right, he's got 2 turns on this one. Well, I'm glad he spread it out. Okay. Yuri is separated on the turn marker there. That's okay. I think we can do it with just the 3 of them. Blanca has the knock up. Oh, no! See, and now we're all grouped up there. Combo's ruined. Also, Karen's about to lose her SP, so... Oh, but if I can... Okay, here's the gamble time. On the far right, with all their stats, you can see, like, SP listed there. That's soul points. You lose 1 soul point every round, and some abilities spend soul points. But if you go to 0, you go berserk, which is essentially like how other games would do Confused. And, there's very few things that cure berserk once it's started. But I think if I can finish him off this round before the fight finishes, and it gets back to her turn, I'll be okay. Yeah, because then now... I I think I can finish him off with this. Ooh, that was close.
That wasn't even a workout.
I do also appreciate how Yuri actually takes the weapon off of one hand, because that means that they're actually modeled separately instead of just, here's his combat model. The combat model has the weapon on it, like attached to the actual bones. So it's an actual object on. Are they gonna... Okay. Yeah, they tried to do it. There was a chest there. They actually did that in the first game, where there's a vampire character and you go to like his castle and he's got a great huge tower in it that you have to like go around it, running up the tower the whole way. And it takes a good, like with combat, it takes a good like 10-15 minutes to climb this tower. When you get to the top, you fight the bad guy, and then you can see that there's an item there. But because it's the last thing you had to do, you don't collect the item. They take you back, not just to the bottom of the tower, but to the front door of the mansion. So you have to go, and you know the item's there. You have to go all the way back in, go all the way back up the tower to get the item, and you get a trophy for it, an achievement. I think it's called, like, you got your steps in, or something like that. This emulator that I'm using has a thing where you can connect it to a website that's dedicated to adding trophies to these old, like, PS2 games that didn't have them. And because of that, I think this game, when I play it, has, like, 250 trophies or something. But one of them is always collect all the items in that area, right? You'll see them in the bottom right corner or the top left when they pop up. Okay, we made it through. Oh. This is where they were in the first game. Like where it was like the last area of the first game. To which I am... Oh, are they going to sum it up here?
It all began and it all ended. 6 months ago, there was a man who tried to destroy the world. He raised a temple into the sky and summoned a god from beyond the stars to remake the world in his own image. We defeated him and battled the god. In the end, we were saved by a legendary magician who has lived for 1,000 years. Roger Bacon.
They were saved by Kevin Bacon. And I don't care what they say, that's what my headcanon tells me. Okay. Yeah, well, that's exactly what it was. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. It was actually aliens. Oh yeah, we are straight up at the actual thing. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Because when the god came, it literally lifted that whole thing off the ground. That's why there's a big crater there. It didn't click because the graphics are significantly better in this game. So then, I think I saw in an earlier cutscene that they kidnapped Roger Bacon. So he's not going to be in here. At least I don't think so. Oh, and see, there it is again. That's the weapon that I bought. Because, you know, comic books were all the rage in 1915. And before you say anything, I know there were comic strips, but I don't think comic books were much of a thing yet. Yeah, that's my thought. Oh, there's the vending machine. Can I use the vending machine? No. Dang. That's right. Roger Bacon invented the vending machine. Ooh, a lottery ticket. And there's the last one. Roger shouldn't mind. Absolute tradition. Did you ever see it in... It was Knights of the Old Republic. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2. But where you actually do go into someone's house and there's a Foot Locker there and you can take the stuff in it. And if you take the stuff that's in it and you go to leave, the guy comes in whose place it was and he's like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing in here? Why is my Foot Locker open? Why did you steal my stuff?" And, you know, of course, if you're playing like a light-sided Jedi, you could be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my apologies. I didn't know this belonged to anyone." But, you know, if you're a dark side one, you could just be all like, "Screw you, buddy. Finders keepers."
Tough luck for you.
Uh-oh, I know that voice.
It's them.
Yep. Ah, with more of his German ninjas. Oh, they got bigger blades this time.
Geezer isn't here. By this time, he's in a cage far away.
I did use a tent, so I should be healed up if I gotta fight him.
Where is he?
I can't tell you.
He's at your mama's house,
'Cause you don't know?
just like everyone
I
else.
know, all right.
And where?
I'm not saying.
I knew it. You got no idea.
I told you, you little punk. I do know.
Right.
Really, I do know, really.
Yeah, right.
It's true, he's in Italy, Florence, Italy.
Ah, you fool! You've fallen into his trap. They just leave. Don't even say goodbye. Can confirm, he is as stupid as he looks.
Wait, stop right there. You ignoring me?
Yeah, bro.
What now?
Don't ignore me! You think you're smart, but now you know too much for your own good.
Oh, am I gonna fight him? Good. This guy's been chasing me for a while. I've been wanting to beat him up. Okay. We are... His name is Lenny. We're gonna deal with his little minions here first. Especially since he's out of order for the combo. Gravitate everyone to Karen. Damn, they're just out of reach of each other. Have Joachim follow up. Oh, see, that little bit of knockback was all I needed. And now he's in range of the other guy, too. That's great. Super. Okay. Hit him with the anti-air push. Perfect. Oh, they're grouped up for the combo now. However, I don't think that's going to be... Oh, that's just one single target. We want to group on them. And I'm going to take the risk here on comboing him to Joachim. Yeah, see, this is why you don't do that. Because now they're not grouped up together, and he pushed him away. However, now, I can group them all together. Seems Blanca. Oh no, is it her twice? It is her twice, so I don't want to combo. Let's go, what's his health like? If he's already halfway, I'm just gonna hit him with something. Oh, but now that shifted her down in the turn. So I guess the actions you do can change. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now. The actions you do can change where you go in the initiative. Okay, good to know. We can still, however, gather them up around Blanca. Oh, I almost forgot to push it. Is this gonna finish him off? Not quite. Damn you and your giant sickle! Oh, he's got like 5 health. Poke at him! Yeah. Okay.
Now stay down.
Supreme Bully Beater! Oh, they give me bonus XP for beating him quickly. Oh, defeat him without any misses. I didn't see what that other one was. Sure, buddy. Sure. I was only using 10% of my real power. Next time, I'll use all of it.
What an astonishing performance. Quite impressive, yes
Ooh,
indeed.
who's this guy?
You there. Who are you?
I just love every time he speaks.
It's an honor. My name is Thomas. I'm what you might
See,
call
this guy's dressed like he's from 1915.
An explorer. You're not with the secret society?
With the what? Oh, heavens no. Ah, but I do know a little something about what's going on between you and them. Have a look at this.
Now, I know cameras were a thing.
Lenny. And he's got Roger.
I don't know about being able to use the camera itself to watch the film. I don't think that's a thing.
Now, do you believe me when I say I'm not...
But
working with-
that's close enough that I can forgive it. I'm not going to track
Why don't you show me
the
this?
technology for this one, but I
Oh, my
forgive it.
boy. I've also got a grudge to settle with Sapientis Gladio. I remember when I first heard the rumors of Sapientis Gladio. Yes, it was just before the war began. At the same time, a series of bizarre murders happened all over Europe.
With heads on pikes.
All were performed in the style of a medieval execution. The victims were high-level government dignitaries from each European country. Rumors of a secret society spread through the land.
Oh yeah, they also give no
And
fucks
various
about following the
intelligence
subtitles.
agencies sprang into motion.
Or I guess depending on how you look at it, the subtitles have no fucks about following the
Only
dialogue.
clue, a sword and owl crest. As to who was behind these grisly murders, no one had any idea.
In Florence? Well, it's off to the boot we go. Flora, whatever. Aha! No hiding from me, ring soul. He's had enough of our shit. Okay, who do I want to give that to, though? I kind kind of want to give it to Yuri again, but I'm worrying that it's too much. Oh, or it's topped out already. Well, then that's not a concern. Oh, I can top him out to 5. That's probably pretty neat. Yeah, let's do it. Ha ha! It's starting to look like Geppetto's falling on the XP, so we gotta swap him out for someone. Swap someone out for him, I mean. Sorry, Blanca. You're a good boy, but we can't let Geppetto fall behind. He's old, after all. He needs the extra effort. The extra attention. Well, I can see how she made a name for herself.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder how she's doing that.
Yeah.
Not using any wires.
Yeah.
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 He looks both entranced and uncomfortable.
And here comes your fortune.
All that, and then the fortune is just a whisper in the ear. Well, he didn't like whatever it was.
Thank you, ma'am. Most appreciated.
That was very believable dialogue, actually.
Thank you.
How it was delivered.
Come back again.
I know it's a little thing, but when it's done well, it's done well.
fortune reading is over, everyone.
There's a 3-month waiting list here. Now give up and go on home.
Can't you bend the rules a little more?
You must be deaf, old man. Our best girl does not come that cheap.
A man named Thomas told us about you. He said that you would know something about a group named Sapientes Gladio.
Sapientes Gladio? That old business. Forget it. I haven't got the time.
Oh, please, kind lady. Won't you please help us on our quest?
And what do I get? I suppose you have no money either.
Well, that is.
He's still just grinning.
Yuri, don't be such a jerk. Why don't you just ask her
Why
already?
did you do that? What do you think you're doing? Pretty please?
All right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I suppose I'll have to help. Let's see.
You two. You're going to have to work it off on your backs.
I don't know what that means. I'm a little worried about what that means. That's also not what she said, but pretty close to it. That's a lot better than what I thought. I agree. Joachim should perform sexy dances. Or Blanca. They could both do sexy dances. I bet he is, yeah. What? What's wrong with him dancing? Especially if he's good at it, like he says. Blanca could easily do a Chippendales routine. Agreed. Blanca and Joachim could team up to do a Chippendale. I'd be down for that. God, that makes me think about the Chris Farley Chippendales skit. And the judges are like, we have to base this on more than just pure skill. If it was based on pure skill, you would win. But looks do matter. So it's Fabio. Okay. Come on, there's gonna be an item hidden here somewhere. They're holding out on me, I can tell. Aha! Ooh, that's a good one, too. You weren't fooling me, game. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna steal this while you're looking over there. What? Steal what? Exactly. Oh yeah, that's right. We're in Florence. Right. Italy in World War One, no less. Well, what is it then, if it's not food? Oh, here's the guy who's gonna want the straw. There was a thing earlier, when I was streaming this morning, and someone told me about it. One of my regulars, when I was playing the first game, told me about this. It's the classic thing where you start off with a little insignificant nothing, and you keep trading it up for something more and more valuable. So this guy's gonna want the straw. What's he give me in return? The hat? Oh, a film. Okay. Okay, and this dog over here is going to lead to another parody that they do here. They do a Pokemon parody here, where you have Blanca fight against other dogs to see who is the strongest dog. And that's like his unique way of leveling up and getting more powerful. Okay. We'll do that before we see our flamboyant friends here. Ooh, Bat's Gold. What's that do? Oh, so it automatically changes him into his bat form. Okay. Jerome. Fine, bring it on.
You'll soon know what it's like to fight the elite.
And I'll show you that schooling and pedigree don't have any meaning in the real world now.
Take that, fiend! Blanca, use Soul Comet! Oh, what's... Oh, okay. No more Soul Comet for him. Locks out your abilities. I was gonna say, he better not just do it again. He's just gonna do it again. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. I'll just beat you up the old-fashioned way. Blanca, have a hyper potion. Now, finish him off with Iron Tail. And that's my third one for it, and it's by the threes that you get bonuses and stuff. Oh, I'm just gonna stretch my legs here for a second. Oh, that's good. Oh.
Inconceivable! Valedictorian of the Wolf Academy, beaten by a lowly stray?
Inconceivable!
Kept in a cage like a pet bird. All they want you for is show.
Nice. Okay. Ah, yes. Let's see our fabulous friends here. Oh yeah, you go, Fabe. No need to feel sorry for it. I love that you were here. Thanks for coming. I am gonna try to start showing up regularly on the Thursdays now. So you will likely see me there if you're there. Thanks for coming, Fabe. I hope to see you around more often. It's great having people here, especially people who I know are my friends like you. Hey, don't worry about it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's fine. I'm just letting you know I appreciate it when you are here. Ooh, I am almost out of Talisman of Luck. As strapped as I am for cash, it might be time to, start buying the mundane items I need. Okay, the basic equipment is all topped up. Oh, but you know what? I want to get another coral pendant. Get more of them. So I'm getting that. And then with what's left, I'll buy the mundane items I need. Okay. Nice. Check around this fountain, because, yep, there's items here. There we go. And with that, I think I'm going to save. And I'm going to look for someone to raid. Let's see here. Ooh, look looks like they'd be fun to raid. Sure.
Been missing out? Get glow recharge with vitamin C, dryness repair with hyaluronic acid. Okay, sending this raid on over. Thanks everyone who came today. It's always a pleasure having people here. Streaming's lonely when you do it by yourself, so try to help out the little guy when you can.